Hey guys, what's going on? Back again with another Zombies video. As you guys know, yesterday Call of Duty and Sledgehammer and Treyarch released Season 2 Reloaded for Vanguard, and with it, we got a couple really small updates for Zombies. But I just want to still talk about Zombies. I know it's been a while since I talked about it. Probably a couple weeks now. I've been just grinding like Apex, playing some Warzone, playing some Fortnite, stuff like that. So I kind of walked away a little bit from Zombies. But again, like I just want to give my opinion about it and maybe the state of the Zombies community, and then of course on the other flip side, the zombie YouTubers that, again, unfortunately, like I said, because I heard some stuff yesterday. Like I said, I know sometimes I'm guilty of watching their videos, and the only way to ultimately get rid of toxic zombie YouTubers is to not watch their videos because, people or they themselves, they make videos just to, generate money and cash and stuff like that. Some of them do it as a job, some of them do it just to troll. But ultimately, they need money. Um, if they keep making toxic zombie videos, then and keep making money off those videos, they'll keep doing it and they'll never go away. It's kind of like a just like a bad virus, I guess, in a way. So ultimately, they'll always stay. They'll never go away. So, like I said, I know I'm guilty of watching the videos because, again, the only way to get rid of them is to not watch their videos. The less views they get, they'll just start being toxic towards another game. They'll find another game that they can get more views off of and generate more money. Because, like I said again yesterday, I stumbled across a video, but luckily a lot of them, and I probably shouldn't say this, but a lot of them actually are pretty toxic in the title. So I myself, I know to stay away from those videos. But on the flip side, again, unfortunately, people just love hate videos. They see a hate title and they click on it. They love the drama. I think it's just a part of being young. When you get older, you don't want to deal with the drama and negativity and the toxic people around you, so you try and get away from all of that. So, again, the reason I bring that up because yesterday was the update, and it's not bad. I mean, they had like one new Easter egg where with the shovel you dig up another like orb, I'll call it, and it moves around. You got to kind of chase it, and then you shoot it, and then you got to capture it, almost like, I don't want to say Harry Potter, but maybe like Harry Potter, where you got to chase that golden stitch, and then you capture it in a way, and then you get like a bunch of bonus points. So that was like the only new Easter eggs, but I guess the other Blood Heart, I guess I'll call it, is still unsolved because that still moves around on the map. People don't really know what to do with it. You just have to like bury it a couple times. I'm just gonna say that's unsolved. I wish Call of Duty or Treyarch or Sledgehammer would give like some type of hint to it. Some people think or speculate that it might just be to kind of show you where the pages are on the ground or something like that, or buried underneath the ground. But it doesn't look like that's the case. We probably have to bury it some certain way, maybe in certain locations. I don't know what the outcome's gonna be because we haven't gotten a reward for it. Like that's the thing that people say. You'll know it's solved when you get like, and maybe that's why they added the new orb one that kind of let people know like, hey, once this gets solved, you're gonna get a reward at the end, because you get a lot of zombie bucks, I guess I'll call it, or zombie dollars, um, for the Easter egg step that you solve. So it looks like the original Black Heart one or Blood Heart is unsolved. So I guess they added the new one. I'm just gonna assume, and like I said, I might be the only one that can kind of figure out how Treyarch does stuff. They probably added that new Easter egg to kind of show like, hey, once it gets solved, you're gonna get a reward at the end. So that's probably their way of telling us that the Blood Heart one isn't solved because we haven't gotten an award. It hasn't like triggered anything. And I was wondering too if there's a music Easter egg on there because there's like some type of guitar when you hit it, it disappears. It doesn't make any noise or trigger anything, but it just looked a little bit suspicious that once you hit it, it disappears. Again, but aside from all that stuff and the drama and all that, like again, it's just bare bones zombies. You just kind of rank up your guns and you kill zombies, and the gameplay is pretty amazing. Like I said, it's for the more hardcore player. I know the toxic zombie YouTubers are kind of like the casuals. They play it once or twice, and that's pretty much it. They wait for the next map. So I've seen a lot of them on Twitter saying that they want the game catered to them and stuff like that. They want it easier because that's the other thing too. Because there's no wonder weapons, there's no 6 wonder weapons on the map. Because you're not like super duper OP. Um, by round 12 or 15, it's gonna get um, pretty difficult for the casual, toxic zombie YouTubers. Where like the hardcore players like myself, that playing the game comes first, whereas the toxic zombie YouTubers, the making videos and stuff like that, um, comes first. Not really playing the game and learning how to get better at the game. And that's the other thing that I wanted to talk about is a lot of them just don't play the game anymore. It's the unfortunate truth with like being paid by YouTube, getting paid by I'm gonna say Twitter, and getting sponsors and stuff like that. And I've mentioned this before. I just want to bring it up again. You no longer in any industry, not just video games, you no longer have to be good at what you do. You don't have to be a good artist. If you have a YouTube channel and you make art and you paint, but you have a personality and you look good, you're gonna generate a lot of cash. It's the unfortunate truth. Even with basketball, like I see a lot of basketball videos and TikTokers and stuff like that. You no longer have to be good at basketball. You just look good, have a personality, and you're gonna make more money than probably the best basketball player. It's the same thing with zombies. It's no different with zombies, where you no longer have to be good at zombies. You just know how to have a personality, and for them, people love hate videos. So long as they're hating on something, it's going to generate a ton of cash for them. And it's the unfortunate truth. It's kind of like I actually at this point right now, we're in March 2022. I'm actually I'm not sure at all how Treyarch's going to handle or approach Black Ops 6, because they can't let this happen again. I don't know what they're going to do or how they're going to do it. But right now, they probably have like, what, 2 years to plan it out. They need to come up with something. They can't have these toxic zombie YouTubers in the mix anymore. I even seen on Twitter, some people said that they moved on from the zombies. I'm like, that's kind of the ultimate plan, is for everyone to move on, all these toxic people to move on. Unfortunately, to other games. I'm not going to mention any other games that they should go infect. I guess I'll call it that way. But like, they Treyarch, and I mentioned this months ago, Treyarch is going to need to find a way. They can't just let it happen. They need to find a way to get rid of all the toxic people, YouTubers. I guess it's unfortunate because Modern Warfare 2 next year could possibly have a good zombies. Skipping that and then maybe skipping another. Well, they won't be able to skip another year, but maybe they will skip another year. 2020. Yeah, so maybe in 2 years' time we'll flush out a lot of those toxic zombie YouTubers. Maybe even if like no, because it's already confirmed that zombies is coming back. But unless they change it up again, really different, to get rid of more of them. But I feel so bad I hate to say it, but I feel bad for the devs because they really, really, really are in a bad situation with these toxic zombie YouTubers. Like I said, no more in any industry do you have to be the best of what you do. You don't have to be the best magician. You don't have to be the best basketball player, football player. You don't have to be the best. Um, I don't even know any industry. You don't even have to be the best garbage man. You go on YouTube and you talk about garbage, and you generate more cash than somebody who actually is a garbage man. And I was thinking about that the whole time. I'm like, it's unfortunate that no longer is it important to be the best Warzone player, the best Zombies player. Not like, I don't even know who in the last 12 years is the best Zombies player. because that no longer matters anymore. And I think there should be some type of reward system where, like, maybe if you make it past a certain round, you get a reward, or you can. But people are gonna hack and glitch the game anyways. But maybe in Zombies they need to come up with a better reward system, so people aren't. So the toxic zombie YouTubers aren't the only one getting rewarded, and ultimately they're the ones making cash because they know, like I said, it's making toxic videos generates a ton of cash for them. They can. I don't even think they even care about Easter egg guides and stuff like that anymore, because they they don't they wouldn't they make more money being toxic. Let's say Treyarch did have a really big Easter egg in the games. They no longer would they would make a video about how awful, and this is what they did in the past too, how awful the Easter egg steps are. They're too long, they're too convoluted, the story's too complicated. So that's the thing, you no longer have to be the best Easter egg solver. You don't need to be the best knowledgeable person about the story and the lore, and do research. All you have to do literally is hit record and put up a toxic hate video, and that'll generate by far more cash than any solve video. Even take me for example. Like, I mean, the impossible Easter egg was pretty much hyped up back then. It got solved. A lot of it, or different impossible Easter eggs, got solved. But if you make a video hating on Treyarch and Call of Duty and Zombies, you're gonna by far generate maybe like tenfold more cash than you do if you solve stuff. No longer do these kids have to like play the game. No longer do they have to, do high rounds. I even seen it actually yesterday, as a matter of fact, about the pause. No longer do they care about the story. Any little thing that they can make a toxic video about, they'll do it just to generate the most cash. It's unfortunate, unless somehow Microsoft buys Google, and then Google says, well, the only way to fix that is if we ultimately just get rid of YouTube, or don't pay people for hate videos and stuff like that. Because that's the only way. But then that's going to be controversial that you're, whatever. But the at the end of the day, hate videos, no matter if you're the best high rounder, the best Easter egg solver, the best of anything, it's gonna generate the most cash, and that's all these kids care about. The only way, like I said, is maybe down the road, YouTube, Google says, hey, we can't afford to have Google and YouTube anymore. We're gonna get rid of YouTube, and then these kids are, I don't know what they're gonna do, but that's the only thing, because right now hate videos are generating the most cash for them. Like I said, people want Zombie Chronicles 2. If Treyarch releases Zombie Chronicles 2 in Cold War, they're just gonna make hate videos about why did Zombie Chronicles 2 come to Cold War, or why did they bother making a Zombie Chronicles 2. So it's like, it's really unfortunate, and I know the people at Treyarch are like insanely godly smart. So I'm hoping somebody there is thinking ahead, that the next Zombies game that comes out, that they gotta figure something out to get rid of these toxic zombie YouTubers. I mean, it's kind of one of those things, like I've mentioned before. You gotta almost sleep in the bed that you made, and because of the way stuff happened years ago, it's now backfiring, unfortunately. Or like I said, they have to brainstorm or put their heads together, or come up with some type of, like I said, maybe a community challenge like what Warzone did. Because the unfortunate truth is, the toxic zombie YouTubers, all they care about is money. They no longer care about the game, the mode. They lie. If Treyarch makes the game easy, they're gonna say they want it hard. If Treyarch makes it hard, like in Black Ops 4, they're gonna say they want it easy. It's a never-ending battle, because they realize now they generate. Actually, people realized it 10 years ago, but more people are realizing now that the more hate video you put up, the more cash you're gonna generate. Like, not even close. You make a solve video or an Easter egg guide video, maybe let's say they get 10,000 views. You put up a hate video, you're getting close to 1 million views. Like 10,000 to 1 million views doesn't even come close. So they're gonna have to really brainstorm something. Anyways, like I said, aside from that, it's pretty much the same update. It's pretty cool. Bare bones, go in there, grind your weapons and camos and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Alright, I'll see you guys later.